Hello, welcome. Hi everyone. So this is another Self-Care Sunday and I am Susan from Yoga for Modern Life. So thank you for joining me, and this afternoon we are, as ever, just going to have a little 15 minutes of what I call yoga me time. So a little bit of time to take a conscious pause in our week, just have a little bit of time to kind of refresh ourselves, have a little bit of calmness, a little bit of relaxation, kind of reset all our systems, just have a little bit of time to ourselves really, which is something that we don't get to do that often, day to day, week to week. So as ever, these videos are live, so everyone can come together on a Sunday afternoon and have this time together. But if this time doesn't work for you, equally you can come back and watch them at another time. So they'll stay on the Facebook page and also on my YouTube channel. So I will put up a link to that as well. So we will, as ever, be doing something very calming and relaxing this afternoon. And really all that you need, nothing special, just somewhere you can either sit or lie down with a little bit of quiet. So it doesn't have to be complete silence, but just somewhere you'll be undisturbed by members of your family, pets, other things going on. So somewhere you can just find a little bit of space for 15 minutes. You can lie down, which is lovely to do. You can sit comfortably. Some in a position where you won't have to move. So if that's sitting down, maybe cross-legged or kneeling, great. Maybe sitting using a cushion can be really good. Sitting in a chair, perfectly fine. Don't cross your legs though, you might cut off the circulation if you're sitting in a chair. Just have your feet grounded down on the floor. Lying down is perfect. We can just really let go when we lie down. So lying on our back, or our side if that's better, or if you're pregnant, lying on the side, on the left side if you're pregnant, always a good option, and just finding a way to make yourself comfortable. So don't anything special to wear, just whatever's comfy. Good things to have: a cushion maybe to pillow your head, or a folded blanket. If you're sitting, a cushion can be helpful to sit on if you're sitting on the ground, and a blanket, so blanket or two, so you can have a blanket under your head or a blanket over you. So when you lie down and be still, even if it's quite warm and sunny, the blanket just keeps our body temperature. So we're not lying there halfway through thinking, I'm a bit cold, I wish I had a blanket. So socks are good and blankets are good. So getting what you need just to make yourself comfortable. So nothing, no special yoga gear, no yoga mat even, just the carpet, a rug. You could be on a yoga mat, that is fine, or the bed, even lying on the sofa, perfect. Whatever makes it comfortable for you. And then this afternoon we're going to do a guided relaxation and a guided visualization. So we've done guided relaxations in the past, sort of sensing into our breath, sensing into parts of our body. That's great. And some people find those easy, some people find those hard. This is slightly different, where we're going to I'm going to guide you into a bit of a journey. And it's all to do with fluffy clouds, little fluffy clouds. So this was something when I was planning this yesterday. An Orb song, Little Fluffy Clouds, came into my mind. Gorgeous song, and just thought this would be a really nice one to do. It's kind of springtime. It's all quite fresh and vibrant. So this is all about relaxing and kind of floating on a cloud. So some people think, I can't do that, I can't imagine, I'm not very good at that, I'm not a visual person. But I think everyone can do that. So if I asked you to picture your front door, immediately you'd be able to do that. The colour, the shape, what it looks like, you can bring that to mind. So everyone can conjure up these things in their mind, and I'm going to be guiding you through it. So you're just listening to the voice, and by having this little kind of story, that can often help just let the body, the mind, just sink into a really deep relaxation. So I'm just going to guide you through it and just go with it. Just kind of follow the words and just see what feelings that brings to you. So I'm just going to let the breath be really natural in the body. I'm not going to adjust the breath, just let it be. Breathing in and out, however's comfortable, through the nose, through the mouth if that's better. So take a few moments to find that comfortable position. I'm going to stay seated so you can hear me better, but lying down is great. Either flat on the back, with the arms maybe out to the side with the palms up, can feel quite open. Or you could rest the hands onto the tummy if that feels good. If it feels better for your lower back, you can bend the legs so the feet are flat on the floor, the back's on the floor, but the knees are up in the air, just so you can release any tension in the lower back. So that can be nice for some people. So find that position, find that place where you can stay. Just start by taking just a few easy breaths, just to settle the mind, sort of coming into this position that you found, this easy, comfortable, seated or lying position. And if it feels okay for you, then close the eyes, just gently. That just helps again us to take our attention inwards. Just taking a few breaths, just sinking down into the floor or the sofa or the bed or mat with each breath you take. And first of all, we're going to take a few moments just to relax our body. So starting up at the top of the head, just allowing a feeling of relaxation to begin at the top of the head and feeling that sense of relaxation grow with each breath that you take. As you inhale, relaxing your scalp and your head, and as you exhale, just letting any tension release that part of the body. Breathing in a sense of relaxation, feeling your face, your ears, your jaw relax. And exhaling, just releasing any tension. And as you inhale, feeling your neck, your shoulder relaxing. And as you exhale, letting all the muscles of your neck and shoulders release their hold. Just relaxing down any tension at the neck and the shoulders. And breathing in, feeling that sense of relaxation, continuing from the shoulders, down the arms, into the hands. Breathing out, any tension releasing from the arms, from the hands. Breathing in, this sense of relaxation, allowing your chest and your upper back to relax. And releasing any tension as you exhale. Inhaling, feeling that sense of relaxation flowing through the middle of the back, through your tummy, and then releasing the muscles of the back and the tummy as you exhale. And as you take another breath, feeling the lower back relaxing, feeling the tension leave the body as you release the breath. Breathing in, relaxing the hips and the pelvic area. And breathing out, letting the hips and the pelvic area feel heavy, releasing down into the chair or the mat beneath you. And then inhaling, feeling the upper legs relaxing, and letting the muscles of the legs completely go as you relax and breathe out. Taking another breath, drawing in that relaxation all the way down through the lower legs into the feet. And then as you exhale, letting that sense of heaviness come into the legs and feet, relaxing, releasing. And just taking a few breaths, enjoying this relaxed feeling, feeling deeply relaxed and calm. And then just beginning to create a picture in your mind that you're floating softly on this little white fluffy cloud. Feeling the surface beneath you become softer, more cloud-like. Feeling the cloud rising up out of the surface that you're resting on and surrounding you in this protective support. Soon you're just floating on this cloud. Letting this cloud rise up a little further, taking you with it. And just seeing, imagining the walls, the ceiling around you disappearing as you float off into the sunny sky. Just drifting easily, gently on this cloud. feeling this cloud beneath you, feeling it soft but supportive. This cloud supporting the whole of your body. And just notice the place where your body is touching the cloud. Just feeling how soft, how comfortable it is. Almost like you're floating in the air. And notice how the cloud feels. Maybe it feels a bit cool. Your body's warm, really warm and heavy, and it's sinking gently into the cloud. Really lovely feeling. And then starting to create an image in your mind of where you are. You might be floating just a few inches above the ground, but you can choose to float wherever you like. So the sky above you is blue, bright, warm sunshine, really inviting. And you're warm and comfortable, gently warmed by the sun's rays shining down on you peacefully. And there are some other clouds in the sky floating by. And just gently see them gently floating past you, far above, these little white fluffy clouds. So the cloud that you're floating on can take you wherever you choose. You might enjoy being very high up and let your cloud take you up and rise up into the sky. A really safe, calming, relaxing place. You're so relaxed floating here on this cloud, gently supported but firmly held safely, surrounded by the cloud's protective embrace. And you can see sights around you as you're floating on this cloud. You might gently look down, seeing green grass and trees below you, gently moving in the wind. Maybe you can see blue of rivers or lakes or the sea. Maybe you can see the tops of houses, roads, hills. Just gently peeping over, just seeing what's beneath you. Enjoying this gentle movement, this floating softly. A gentle breeze. And from this amazing vantage point, you can see all the way around you, 360 degrees. The horizon just stretches out infinitely. And how does it feel to be floating on this cloud? It's gently swaying in the breeze like a boat, kind of almost on some smooth water. Maybe the cloud drifting on the breeze. Maybe you can feel this movement. But you're feeling really relaxed, really comfortable, really calm, just floating, enjoying the sensations. And then continuing floating on the clouds, enjoying just lazily gazing around at what you can see up here in this beautiful, fresh, clean air. And looking up at the beautiful sky, the clouds that were once so high above you are much closer now. So close you can almost touch them. Maybe you rise a little bit higher if that feels good. Maybe you stay quite close to the ground. Maybe you can notice the shadows on the ground that other clouds are making. And just seeing how the shadows of the clouds drift gently across the landscape, silently. And just relaxing and luxuriating in this beautiful, serene sense of being held, floating on this cloud. Just thinking about if you reached out and touched another cloud, what that might feel like. And if you want to, you can rise even higher still, passing right up through the other clouds so that you pass up and are on top of the other clouds, surrounded by this glorious kind of white fog. And as you do that, you break through and see just total blue sky above you. All around you is this white, beautiful clouds with the sunlight glinting and glowing on top of it. So there's a lovely golden glow all surrounding you. You rise higher, just enjoying this warmth of the sun on your skin, seeing this beautiful, brilliant blue sky above you. And you can look down and see the clouds that you've passed, almost looking down at like a snowy landscape beneath you. Down below you there's this beautiful pillowy landscape, and then up above you the warm sun, the blue sky, and your skin feels warm. Just lying on these clouds, just feeling relaxed, floating, feeling this warmth, still feeling this support of this fluffy cloud beneath you. And then just taking the cloud wherever you wish. You might go higher, maybe lower, maybe even side to side, just allowing yourself to drift. Enjoying the feeling, sensations drifting. Enjoying any sights around you might want to see. Maybe you're drifting to a place you've been to before, you've enjoyed, maybe to a city, maybe to a beach or the ocean, maybe to a forest, countryside, maybe to your own home. Just floating wherever you like, a place where you feel relaxed and at ease and calm. And then, when you're ready, and it's time to return back to your day, just let the cloud gently bring you back, take you back to wherever you need to go, just lowering you down, gently, softly, back to the ground, floating back to where you started this visualization, and letting the cloud just dissolve into the bed or the rug or the chair wherever you're sat right now or lying right now, and just feeling the cloud just disappearing as the real surface becomes more solid beneath you. And just feel that solidness, feeling that support of the earth beneath you, and just gently tuning back into your surroundings. So taking a few deeper breaths, just easily becoming more in tune with your surroundings. Maybe noticing any sounds around you, wherever you are. Becoming a bit more alert and aware. So taking a little bit of movement with fingers, the toes, giving them a wriggle. Just sensing the physical body in the space against the surface that's beneath you. Maybe taking a stretch of the arms above the head, stretching the legs away. Just a little wriggle maybe, just seeing how you feel. And if you're lying down, then rolling over onto one side, if you're lying on the back, and then just gently using the hands to slowly push yourself back up to an easy seated position. Taking a few more breaths, and then gently open your eyes. And now you're ready to just return back to your day. Hopefully feeling a bit calmer, more at ease, a little bit refreshed after your journey floating on that cloud. So that's the end of our Self-Care Sunday for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'd love to hear your feedback, how you found that, easy, hard. Do let me know. I'll be back next week for another Self-Care Sunday. Another bit of yoga, me time, some nourishment, some relaxation, a little bit of nurturing for us all. And then the week after, the 7th of May, there'll be a pre-record because I've got one of my slow Sunday workshops at your yoga studio. So there will be one, but I'll pre-record it again, so you won't miss out, but I won't be live. So I hope you can join for those. Thanks again for joining me. Do check out my website for more. There's a free relaxation on there. So that's yogaformodernlife.com. And if you just add your email address to our mailing list, then you will get a free MP3 to download. So another free yoga goodie for you. And have a fab week. And hopefully taking this sense of peace and calmness with you into the rest of the day and the rest of the week.